Let's go with it. Ah! I'm sorry. So I don't know. I guess I'm gonna talk about my drug usage, or well, lack of it now. Not really. Well, kind of, sort of. Not too long ago, I read this report, this study, and it was just like, it was like a study of marijuana and like the long-term effects of it. I think it was like ain't nobody. And it was like I think it was like over a span of 20 years or something like that. I think it was 10 and 20. That's when they checked up on 10 years and 20 years. Like some of them were like high usage motherfuckers, and then some of them were just like moderate, and some of them were barely anything. And what's it called? And the study found that there weren't too many. I mean, there was negatives, of course. The main one being like just straight up memory loss, and it's just like it's not even necessarily memory loss, but memory retention. And it's like the people couldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't have made it. The people just straight up could not remember stuff. It's not that they couldn't. It's just that it was harder for people that were heavy marijuana users to retain anything, And it's not saying, well, I'm sure after a while they could retain it, I'm like, oh, okay, you tell them this 5 times or whatever. I'm like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I'm gonna fucking change lanes. And but I guess that's what I'm talk about today. Kind of, sort of, in my own personal experience. Now, I have always myself been a forgetful person, but I feel like more so now. Now, maybe it could just be that I just don't give a fuck about many things, which is why I forget many things. But it could also just be because of marijuana. Like, I started smoking weed when I was 13 years old, but I didn't start heavily smoking weed until I was about 15 years old. And once I got 15, I was like, I don't know what happened. I guess I just made more friends, or I don't know. But I don't know. I was really public about my marijuana usage. And the point is, like, even today, yesterday, the day before that, the years before that, I forget things. And I mean, shit, I forget things I'm talking about halfway through the sentence that I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Like, I'd be like, oh yeah, yesterday, and I go blank because I just don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. And I'm not saying it made me dumb or anything like that, because I got good grades in the subjects. I got good grades in most of my subjects in school. Now, I could have done better, but I was just, if I'm being honest, I was just too busy out there getting high. Or I was just high while I was, learning these subjects. And because of me being high, I would not remember the stuff that they taught me. Now, I will say that marijuana has, like, I guess you could say, the social implications of marijuana are, I guess, they are a little dangerous, or they can be, depending on the person. Like, what I've noticed is just that, once you're high, And then like if you stay high, like I mean, like I said, once I was 15, that's when I really started smoking every day, like every day of the week, and almost all day every day. Like I'd smoke when I woke up, I'd smoke when I go to sleep, I smoke on the way to school sometimes. And then because of that, like I said, the social implications, they did impact me negatively. When you're high, you know, you feel high and all this, you feel relaxed and all this and all that, but you feel like you just, you know, couldn't give a shit. Not necessarily, not fully not give a shit, but like, oh, I'm not gonna go to school just because I don't want to, and then I'm not gonna go to school for the next 20 days because I'm high for the next 20 days, and you know, fuck school. No. Well, with some people, yes. But my personal experience, yes. There was many days that I skipped school or skipped a period or two, literally just because I wanted to get high, and I wanted to get high in peace. I wanted to get high alone. And then I'd go to school once I was, you know, buzzed, but no longer fucking stoned out of my mind. And like I said, I would not have done that if I were not smoking weed. Or at least I would not have skipped school as much as I did if I wasn't smoking weed. Because I guarantee every day that I did skip school, I smoked some weed. Unless it was like some kind of doctor's office or some doctor's appointment or something. Not only that, it's just like I said, because of me being high during class, I just would not remember the things that the teachers have said. Therefore, the next day, I'm just like, wait, what? What the fuck are we learning? Because I don't know, because I was high. And now I've gotten to the point where I've been so fucking high that I've just like blacked out. And I guess you can call it blacked out, because I don't remember what the fuck happened for about a good 3 hours. Like on 420, this one time, a few friends and I, we went to go watch this movie, the Paul Blart 2. And the next day or the week after, we're like, you know, what the fuck did we do that day? You know, what the fuck did we do for 420? And they're like, oh yeah, we went to go watch Paul Blart, you know, Mall Cop 2 or whatever. And then we're like, oh yeah, I remember that shit. But then we just like, we sat there kind of like in silence, but like, I don't remember anything that happened in the movie. Like, I don't remember anything that happened at all during those, like, I guess it was about 2 hours. The 2 hour span of that movie. Like, what the fuck was the movie about? What the fuck happened during the movie? Like, how did it happen? And then we were so high that we lost like a whole blunt of marijuana. And it's just like, how does this happen? It's because we were so fucking high already. Now it's just, now you put that situation into a school situation, you're like, oh shit, all this and all that. If you're that fucking high at school, you're not gonna remember shit. You're not gonna remember what the fuck 2 plus 2 is, even though, like, if you were like learning what 2 plus 2 was, you're not gonna remember that shit the next day. You're not gonna remember shit. And it's just like, it's because of that my grades weren't as good as they could have been. I'm not blaming marijuana. Marijuana was not the problem. I was the problem. I am enough of a fucking adult to admit that I was the problem, not marijuana. Like, I could have smoked marijuana moderately, but I decided to smoke marijuana every fucking day. I decided to smoke marijuana, period. Well, now, get the fuck out of my way now. Like I said, I done forgot what the fuck I was talking about. Or what the fuck, I know what I'm talking about, I forgot what the last thing I said was. make a long story short, back to what I was originally talking about. Does marijuana have negatives? Yes, of course it does. You won't remember shit if you get to that certain level of high. Now, once it's that, you won't remember shit. Not only that, like once you're high, like once you're in the act of being high, you just don't really care. That's another downside, and it's not necessarily you. It's just that's the way you feel when you're high. Or at least that's the way I feel when I just don't care. I was like, okay, oh, I dropped the glass. Right now, I don't care because I'm fucking high. I'll clean it up once I'm sober. Or whatever, I dropped some milk. Fuck, I'm high. Okay, whatever, or anything like that. And it could go for anything. Like, oh, I have a test today. Fuck it, I'm getting high. I don't care. And like I said, and there's multiple downsides. And like I said, there's been scientific studies to where marijuana is bad for you just because when you inhale smoke, period, it's bad for you. So when you're burning marijuana, it is bad for you. And now I'm not saying it's as bad for you as fucking what are you doing now? What are you doing? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Fucking 18-wheelers. Try this, God, please. Like, God, that could have been a serious accident. And I think it's like pneumonia or ammonia. The one that isn't a sickness, like that's found in smoke whenever you inhale weed. Now it can be like fucking, out of a bowl, out of a bong, out of a blunt, or out of a joint. It don't matter. You get it because that's just a chemical that is produced whenever it's burned. It's a chemical that's produced just because it's fucking smoke. Now I'm not saying I would feel like a more healthy way to get THC into your system, which is the main chemical that makes you high, would be to just eat marijuana. That would be the easiest way the easiest and the healthiest way of getting THC into your system without having too much of the damaging side effects. Because although it hasn't been, I guess, documented, it is theoretically possible for you to get cancer from smoking weed because of those carcinogens. Like I said, well, I'm assuming ammonia is a carcinogen. I'm pretty sure ammonia can fucking kill you, but I'm not sure if it's a carcinogen. This video is getting a little too long. All I'm saying is, weed is great. Weed is fucking amazing. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna start smoking weed again soon. But maybe not soon, but I'm gonna start smoking weed again eventually, one day. But just, maybe not as much as I used to, because I'm somewhat of an adult now. I'm a little too old to be smoking it like that, but I'm also too young to be smoking like that. Like, the only motherfuckers that I feel like should be smoking all day, every fucking day, or like if you're in high school and don't really have too much responsibilities, and to where you're too old, and like once you're retired and shit. Like, I mean, from the age of 28 and older, I think you should smoke weed every now and again. Not every day. If you're smoking weed every fucking day, once you're 28 or older, all the way up to like 50. Unless you have your life together, like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, if you have your life together, sorry, I just got a text. If you have your life together at 28, and you got all your bills paid, If you have children, you got them taken care of with your money and all this and all that. You got your own house, you got your own this, you got your own that. If you got your fucking life together, then by all means smoke weed every day at that age. But if you don't, there's a reason you don't have your fucking life together. And I'm not trying to bash on anybody because I don't think I know any 28-year-olds. But I'm just saying, at a certain age, you just gotta stop smoking weed, you know? Or at least stop smoking weed every day. Or at least just, stop, period. And then also, okay, last thing I'm gonna say, like, if you get to the point where you're smoking weed every day, you will eventually hit a point to where you're smoking blunts after blunts after blunt, but you just like the same amount of high. Like I remember the first time I got really fucking high. I hit this bong. I got so fucking high, I was drunk. It was like that's what it felt like. I was fucking drunk, but it was just off of weed. Like, I didn't drink no alcohol whatsoever, but I couldn't stand up, I couldn't walk right, I couldn't even go down the fucking stairs. I was fucking fucked up, but off of weed, and I've never been that high ever again. Ever. Because I built up a tolerance. Now, like I said, it's just you're gonna build up a tolerance once you start smoking every day. You're gonna start wasting more money. And I'm not saying, like I said, I love weed. I'm gonna fucking waste my money on weed till the day I die. Well, not right now, though. Not for the next probably maybe 20 years of my life. Not even gonna fucking touch weed. Because right now, it ain't doing me no good. It's just stressing me out. And I'm not even sure what the fuck the point of this video was anymore. It's just my take on weed, I guess. I love it, but I hate it. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. Have a good day.